What up, good people? How's everybody doing today? It's your boy T. Shock Lee, aka Thaddeus, and
Sabanjale.
my partner in life. Hey. So, we wanted to come to you guys today just to talk to you a little bit about why we don't eat meat. We eat fish, but we don't eat meat. And a lot of people call us pescatarian, but I don't like labels, so don't like a label, you feel me? So, we don't eat meat mainly because we don't eat pork, beef, chicken, turkey, any type of fowl, scrapple. She crazy. A lot of y'all might not even know what scrapple is. Anywho, we don't eat meat because we found out about this guy named Dr. Sebi. If anybody knows about Dr. Sebi, you know that he was a great man. You know, his legend lives on. But we've been pretty much meatless for the last 4 years now. And when people tell us, or they ask us that, they're like, wow, 4 years? What about your children? Because you know we got 5 kids. So they're like, yeah. We're like, yeah, our 5 kids don't eat meat either. They're like, what? How do you do it? It's so hard. I was like, no, it's just a conditioning that you have to break. You have to unlearn and relearn. Okay, so, and I want to say that whoever does out there that eats meat, cool, do it. What I tell people, if you eat meat, make sure you're eating kosher meat. Okay, when they're taking all the blood up out of it and then eating the meat and cooking it. So the things that we learned with Dr. Sebi about eating meat is that the reason why the body gets sick is because of mucus. Okay, there's mucus in the body. All right, naturally. However, by eating meat and drinking cow's milk and eating man-made starches are 3 things that make mucus more prevalent in your body, okay? However, that is the breeding ground for disease and viruses and cancer and all that type of stuff. The less mucus you have, the less chance you have of having disease, because those diseases attach onto that mucus. I'm sorry, my hand is in Bungie's way. The less mucus you have in your body, the less chance for the disease to attach to that mucus in your body. Okay, so Dr. Sebi has said that the herbs are for the healing of the nations. Okay, so the right herbs, ashwagandha, sassafras, all these herbs that we had that grow naturally on the earth are great for you curbing. And he doesn't like to call himself doctor. He didn't even give himself that name, okay? But he went ahead and reversed cancer, reversed AIDS, reversed all these diseases that were in the people's bodies, okay? And has documentation of it as well too. I could go into a long spiel of, you know, the history of Dr. Sebi and, you know, all that as well too, and how he went to court and this and that, and how President Bush gave him an immunity and all this stuff as well too. But we're not going to go there. But the reason why we don't eat meat is because he said that you either eat to live or you eat to die. And I was like, whoa. So we literally went cold turkey. So there's been some years back where we had looked at, you know, these Netflix specials and stuff like that, you know, on eating meat and things like that, and, you know, McDonald's, and, you know, how their fries and stuff would stay there forever, and how all this, you know, processed food stuff would go. But we still chose to go back and eat the meat and this and that. We went, you know what I'm saying, it happened. But then we got introduced to Dr. Sebi and his teachings and knowledge and his proof. See, it's one thing where you could teach something and show these things, but when you have proof of it and examples of those things, you know, we saw where, you know, a guy was getting detoxed on his body from the herbs, you know, boiling the herbs and things like that, herbs and spices and whatnot, and then detoxing his body to where when, after a couple of days when you detox the body, the mucus was coming up out of your pores in your body. You could literally wipe it off of his back and smack it down on the floor. It was so nasty, and I was so turned off by it that I was like, whoa, that is sick. And I watched it with, you know, Bungie and my family and whatnot, just 4 years ago, before we had, two of our children or whatnot. And that was really a turning point in our lives. And so what happened was, we had the next day after we watched all that information, we took hours and watched all the information and whatnot. And after we watched it, we had like 2 nice steaks in the freezer.
And I'm sorry, it was the first time ever that I had made the perfect steak.
Yeah, it was crazy. So we chose to say, look, this is gonna be our last meat that we have, and we're gonna eat this because we don't believe in waste of food. Like, no, we don't waste food. Like, I grew up in a big family, and we don't waste food.
We wasted it.
So what happened was, Bungie cooked it. It was perfect. It was good. I'm not good. It looked good. This and that. I went to cut it and put it in my mouth, and I chewed it, and I was just turned all the way off. I almost threw up in my mouth, and it was just crazy. And we just couldn't do it. And Bungie went to go eat hers, and I think she took a bite. She ate one, but it didn't sit well in her stomach. And we both went and almost threw up. And from that day on, we went cold turkey. We'll have to do another video showing our journey from stop eating meat onto what the freak are we gonna eat? Like, what are we gonna eat, yo? Like, no.
But it's not that difficult. There's a lot of substitutes. There's a lot of things you can do.
Absolutely.
Things you can implement into your diet.
And so for a while after that, we kept eating eggs and whatnot. Then we stopped eating eggs. Then we went back to eating eggs, and we like, man, no. Like, we stopped eating eggs and whatnot. Stopped drinking milk. We stopped cold turkey with that, the man-made starches, the meat, and the milk. We try to stay away from milk. Even though cheese is my weakness, I try as hard as I can to stay away from cheese and butter and all that stuff, but it is definitely our weakness. But anyway, with that being said, that's why we don't eat meat, because we choose to eat to live and not to eat to die. Because you're literally putting these things on yourself. It's literally a conscious choice for you to do that. Okay, so that's why we don't. Babe, you guys understand? I know you have something to say.
This topic is usually pretty broad for a lot of people, and a lot of people have questions and they want to know like what we eat and how we do it. Feel free to reach out to us if you guys have any questions or any concerns or whatever.
Yeah, man, because usually it always happens when we like go out with people and we don't eat the same thing that they eat.
Barbecues.
Oh yeah,
we bring our own stuff.
We bring our own food, and literally, our food is good, and they end up eating our food.
Or that,
And it kind of it doesn't. Okay. I'm not mad, but it's like, dang, like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, we brought our own stuff, so we could eat. You know what I mean? But y'all end up eating our food anyway, so because it's good. But anyway, I just want to warn you guys, if you are choosing to go ahead and go the vegan route and stuff like that, just be aware of these processed vegan foods and things like that. So it is a money maker. When you see McDonald's and Burger King and all these fast food chains and whatnot getting on the train of having vegan food and stuff like that, Dunkin' Donuts, all that, beware, because now it's a money maker. Okay, it's a money maker. So now beware of the things that they're able to put in those foods, because they're already putting stuff in the regular food. Okay, now just be aware of the things that they are putting in the vegan food, the processed vegan food. We're gonna eventually have to start growing our own food as well too, and it's gonna come down to where we're gonna be fully straight raw vegan. It's probably be this summer of 2020 that we'll be coming to raw vegan, and it's gonna be great. I look good right now, but I'm gonna look.
You will get smaller.
You will.
I'm prime example.
But we appreciate you guys listening to us. If you have any questions, then feel free to reach out to us throughout this video, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and we'll definitely answer your questions or give you a path to go on or whatnot as well too. So that is why we don't eat meat. We do eat fish still. We do eat fish. We do eat
not that often.
Not that often, but we do eat fish. All right. We do eat of the sea because it's more prevalent. But at the same time, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening to us. We definitely will holler at you. Be blessed, and we out of here. Peace.